of the closed beta.
What game are we talking about?
Ghost
Ghost
Recon.
Recon.
Oh yeah, Ghost Recon. Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
It is an open world game. I do wonder how that's gonna turn out. So you say you watched some of the closed beta?
yeah, I watched the video.
What's your take on it? What
Yeah,
you
it
think
has
about
airplanes and helicopters and
it? Okay.
Also, it has good cars, man. You can go with cars
but
everywhere. It's good.
yeah, I saw a Lamborghini, but
You sound like you're not too enthused about it, man. What's up?
I'm not really. Yeah, that's true. What I
Oh,
saw, like the 7-10 minutes I watched. Uh, I don't know. I'll just send you the video if I can find.
yeah. I think
Did you like it?
they was going through some playthroughs in co-op. I think that video is
From
here in the.
some guy called Tmar TN2. I don't know if you
He's
guys know
I
him.
think he's a YouTuber, I believe.
Yeah, he's a YouTuber.
I think Chaos been playing with some of these guys.
I mean, what does make this game unique? You know, because it's an
Well,
open game.
I will say what sort of makes this game unique is that being a Ghost Recon game, this is the first time they've ever done this and done it in this way. Um, so it's really unique
Especially it's
to
open world.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It's unique to Ghost Recon. I mean, I know you could say, well, what game? You know, it's a lot of open world games out there, but this is a bit different in its approach when you're talking about a Ghost Recon game. Um, I kind of hope it fills the void that I have with I know we used to play what is the game? Rainbow Six? Rainbow Yeah. We used to play Terrorist Hunt a lot on Rainbow Six. Uh I'm not
Vegas. Which one? The first
yeah,
Vegas.
Vegas. Well yeah. Vegas 1 and 2, I believe. Yeah. Um and
We used to play one anymore.
well yeah, because
First part.
it had more maps to it. Yeah. Part 2, Vegas 2 didn't really have many maps. Like it was really limited, severely limited. Uh I think because part 2 was supposed to be an expansion of part 1. Uh and that's probably why. But yeah, I enjoyed that, even though a lot of times the AI was cheating, or they wouldn't die when they was on a ladder or whatever. But still, though, that was enjoyable co-op, though. And so, Ghost Recon, I'm not really directly comparing the two. That would be a hell of an evolution. Uh, I just know that it has
Yeah.
co-op play, and that's what I want to do. I want to do some co-op with you guys in that game.
Let's play Lost Planet 2 then.
Uh,
This game, man. And you
ye-
never uploaded anything, right?
years. I can't even find the video. I don't even know where the video is. I was looking for it, but I can't find the video.
Well,
Maybe I
whatever
got
you find,
disappointed.
don't do it.
No, I think I got
Got
disappointed and
disappointed
deleted
because we
it.
played the earlier, uh, missions. You wanted to some
Yeah, the
other
early
missions.
missions aren't that good, to be honest, man. They're terrible.
I don't know, man.
Um,
This game was odd.
exactly, and I didn't want that to be a first impression, but time hasn't been good to it. Now that I come back to it, I had to see it myself. Like it was enjoyable when we first started playing it like that, but now when you come back to it later, it's oh man, it's suffered over the years. But if we could have got past that boss, which I can get past by myself, but co-op wise, if we could have got past that boss or whatever, got past the train level, then that's when it starts to get good. That's when the scenery changes and get like the the mechs and stuff like that. Pretty good.
I think
But
a good game we could have some good moments is Battlefront. Sounds
Battlefront,
weird, but
Battlefront is Isn't that's multiplayer only, right? Yeah, that's
I think
Star Wars
it has
Battlefront.
a co-op. It has a co-op, man,
Oh,
but it's missions, like submissions co-op.
okay. Battlefront. I was looking forward to it, but when some of the single player elements didn't get added in, um, I just, I kind of stayed away from it, and especially how people were talking about how simplistic multiplayer was, how casual it was. I just no servers or anything. I just stayed away from it. But I know people may try to knock me for saying that it doesn't have single player content or whatever. Yeah, I did like Star Wars Battlefront 2. We used to play the hell out of that. Yes, I know that Star Wars Battlefront 2's missions were just basically like multiplayer missions and single player, so to speak. Um, but I don't know. I enjoyed that stuff, and what I expected with this Battlefront, as good as it looked, I actually expected a full blown single player campaign because of just what's in this game. How I mean, it looks fantastic. That was just a waste. I don't know. You still play it, Coco?
I never played it, but I've watched the video.
Oh, I thought you. Oh.
Nah, I never played that. I was
tried it.
inactive that time.
I
Time
tried the beta.
Battlefront was out, I was inactive.
Oh, I thought maybe you had it recently from that, that thing, okay.
I think it's cheap, just the first, not the DLC ones,
Okay, I get you.
$10 or $14 maybe.
Yeah, I was just surprised that you said that you consider yourself not a gamer when you play games.
Maybe
But
it's because most people here are players.
most people here what?
Gaming is not really big here in Greece.
Okay. Even though y'all have,
Sorry,
even though y'all have
folks.
a gaming cafe.
Yeah. Most people we're gonna play League of Legends. You go to any internet cafe in Greece, you just see a bunch of green screens.
Sorry, man.
Chaos would like this, man. Chaos would join it, guys.
Oh man, you just see a bunch of green screens. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, man,
It's really crazy,
a
man.
big obsession.
I don't know why people like this.
I haven't understood it
Why?
either. I've been asked to play that game over and over and over again. I watch video of it, I watch live stream of it, and I just don't get the obsession with it. Like I swear I really don't get looking at it, and I don't get it.
It's
Just
ugly, man.
people just running around and I guess shooting powers or something. I don't even know what's really going on. But I mean, it's probably a great game. It's probably a great game. From my perspective, I don't get it. I tried watching it, and nothing really comes to me that makes me want to try that game out, play the game. It looks like Coco isn't interested in Ghost Recon after watching some videos. I can see how this
I
works.
don't know, man. If you all get it, I'ma get it for sure, man. I told you, it doesn't matter if the game is really good or not really good. As long as you play with people you know and enjoy it first. I mean, you've been playing Serious Sam.
You damn right. Yeah, man, because I love co-op, man. Co-op is one thing that gets overlooked in gaming. Very, very.
Yeah, let's play some zombies, Like, I'm gonna send you some World at War mods. You can download it and let's play with Tifa.
And the thing is, like, there is lots of
And the
of
thing
games.
is,
I fucked your brain right now. Your brain right now.
yeah.
There's lots of games out there, and I remember when people was like, "Oh, no multiplayer. Like you shouldn't be tacking on multiplayer." But co-op, they should have been looking at co-op though. Co-op is a big deal to me. I love
You know
co-op.
what? I know someone is Egyptian. He's a really, really gamer, man. He play a lot of games, and he have experience on the games, but he don't even like multiplayer. All he do is a single player campaign story,
Oh
all
no,
that.
I can't do that. I mean, not I can do it, but the problem with single player games is the majority of single player games these days are weak with a few exceptions. There's a few big standouts. There's a few that don't last 5 hours. You know what I'm saying? They're a little bit longer than that. Um, but I can't take games seriously. Sorry, game industry. I can't take games seriously if it's a single player game that only lasts like 4 to 5 hours. I just can't invest in
It's
that.
really crazy, man. Yeah. I don't know. When I was younger playing the games, it took me a lot of time to play to finish it, man. I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you there's a reason for that.
You know, there's
Man,
something reasonable.
yeah,
Else.
it's an easy reason. The games was hard as hell back in the day. The games is
Yeah.
crazy hard, man. Like, of course you gonna be playing it to death. You know, I remember having games when those were the only games I had. You know, like I would borrow a game from a friend. You know, and silly because I would swap it for another friend's game. You know, but that's a game that belongs to a friend of mine already. You know, that's not mine, but that's how I got to play like a lot of different games. And when those are the only games you had to play, like you played them to death until you finally got somewhere. That's the difference between today's game and the games back in the day. Today's games are
Exactly.
just so
Man, it
easy.
took me a lot of time to finish Far Cry 1, the first part.
Oh
Man,
man, yeah. I think I just came into PC. I had missed the Far Cry thing, but it was still hot though. But I had missed that train. Uh,
oh my
Far
god.
Cry 2, yeah, but I wasn't
The
really
first
familiar
game
with
I
that.
beat it so fast, and I was like it, but it's finished so fast. It's Gears of War 1.
Oh, Gears.
Yeah, this is the first small game I've tried.
Yeah, Gears of War. Now, I feel like Coco when you say like, well, what's so special about this game? What hasn't it? You know, well, Gears of War. I think people will talk about its cover shooting mechanics, and I give it that. But I don't know. Gears of War 1 was a bit boring for me. And I played co-op with Ra, and I played co-op with Baker, and it just we got to the part where you ride across the lava in the carts or whatever. I think that's what that is. I think that board.
Man, Gears of War is here for PC, but man, for all who understand.
Aren't you on Windows 10? Oh, well, never
Yeah,
mind.
I'm understand, man.
I,
But do you
I
think I like that? Even though I'm understood, do you think I like that?
well,
No.
I don't, but I understand its purpose. But even though I still wouldn't get it, I wouldn't. I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't get any games built for that Windows platform, regardless. I forgot what it's called, but it's under this Windows house over there. I
There's too
wouldn't
many
get.
games from Microsoft.
Yeah, I wouldn't get. I don't care if they did come on the Xbox One. I don't. I wouldn't get any of those games because they're not natively uh, PC
But
oriented. You
this,
know.
yeah, but this when it come when this make me feel like they want people to use Windows 10 really bad. They
Of
want
course,
that,
it's Vista.
you
It's
know.
Windows Vista. That's how it went. Windows. They did the same thing with Windows Vista. They brought Halo 2 over from the console and said it can only run on DirectX 10, and you must get Windows Vista to run it. They did that with a few games, so that you had to get Vista. That was their whole thing, and it's the thing. What they're doing with Windows 10. The same thing. Like they want everybody over there.
But Gears of Wars, all these type of game that released from Microsoft is supposed to be exclusive for Xbox One. Because if you like this game, you should go back for Xbox One to get this game. Same goes to Sony, right? And for Gears of War 2 and 3, they
Mm.
don't get it. They don't do it for Windows, for Microsoft. No, because if you get it in Windows, you're not gonna buy Xbox. So now they make Gears of War 4 in Windows. So I think this is make them lose little money on Xbox One, but not. They want people to use Windows 10.
Exactly,
There's a
exactly. So all
big
their
fucking
plans,
purpose for that, man.
yeah.
There's big fucking purpose, man. I can feel that. Wow.
All their plans come
Now you
together in
give
the
the
end,
exclusive game for Windows, but only Windows
Yeah,
10?
yeah.
Ah, motherfuckers.
Their plans all come together eventually. It's just a cycle. Even if they don't get, because they're losing as far as it goes with the Xbox One. Like
Yeah,
they're not really gaining much with that. So
because some gamers are crazy. Some gamers like, yo, Uncharted is good. I'm gonna get PlayStation. Yo, Gears of War 4 is good. I'm gonna get Xbox One. I don't care how much it costs. I just want to play this game.
yeah, yeah.
That's why they get money in this way. Otherwise, all the game would be on all platform.
Yeah, I mean, of
There's no
course,
exclusive.
exclusivity is of course how you market a product. You got to have
Yep.
something that the other player doesn't have, the other team doesn't have, in order to say this is why you should get our product. But you got to have some compelling games. Now, I will say, I think when it comes to the games, yeah, and I think some console gamers may, yeah, if I'm wrong, you all can say I'm wrong, but I think the Xbox One has more games than the PS4. However, I think PS4 has the better games when you're talking about the top exclusives, high quality exclusives. I think the PS4 has the better
Really, I don't
games.
care about top exclusive because it's not too much games. Yeah,
That's
there are
another thing.
good
Yeah, that's a
games.
good
It's
point.
not too much games.
Exactly. It's not many games.
It's not worth it, man. It's not worth it that you get PlayStation for just Last of Us and Uncharted. It's only for two games. Now, fuck it.
And there's some other games, even though I guess you can't count them. I mean, there's the Order
But doesn't mean it's
1886 or something.
exclusive. It means it's good. You
It's
know.
exclusive because you can't get it on no other platform. You got to play their console in order to play it, so it's exclusive to their console.
I mean, it
Um,
doesn't mean that it's exclusive. It means it's good game.
oh yeah, yeah. It doesn't mean that it's good just because it's exclusive. No, I remember back when the original Xbox was out, the original Black Xbox, and Microsoft would always stamp only on Xbox on all of these garbage games, man. A lot of these games that were just straight trash, they would put a mark on it only on Xbox. Like, who cares if you can get it only on Xbox? Do you really think people want to play that mess?
Far Cry 4 is ridiculous, man.
uh, Far Cry 4 is. I mean, when you compare it to Far Cry 3, it's kind of a letdown because it's like a duplicate with some extra things to it, but I don't know. I don't think it was necessary. Like none of the characters really stand out that well, and whoever developed the characters, man, they just zip by. They zip by them too fast. They didn't have any importance, you know. Pagan Ming, you don't really fear him. He's nothing to fear. He's not even special. I think the chick before him uh, was somebody who could have been a big deal, but her little you know her little thing comes up real fast and it goes away real quick. They have these characters, these good characters that have potential of building something on, but they just, I don't know, over
Yeah.
there at Ubisoft, they're the king of wasting good characters.
If you're telling that I sent you, you will see 2 Far Cry games and Xbox 360. But I believe there's for first Xbox. Just how can I find first Xbox game?
Yeah, there was Far Cry Instincts or something like that, I think it was called. Yeah, I know that there was
Yeah.
a Far Cry game on. I bought it on that. I remember when I had the Xbox, I had one of those Far Cry games. I think that was it.
Original Xbox, huh?
Yeah, the original Xbox. They had
Man, do you like original Xbox, man?
say that again.
Think it's good. Original Xbox. You think it's
Original.
good?
Later it became good. It became good late. When the original Xbox first came out, it wasn't good. It had some good games, and we were lucky. You know, we had Project Gotham Racing. We had things like Dead or Alive 3, and of course we had the extremely hyped Halo, because Microsoft had to win or die. So they had to hype the hell out of Halo. Um, but after that, we got a lot of trash games, like the Bruce Lee game, which that was sad. Game called New Legends. It looked like an N64 game. I remember back then. Um, we got some really overhyped games, like one called Blood Wake. Uh, it was terrible. The Xbox magazines was hyping it up, best water ever, and all that type of stuff. All those games were bad. The sports lineup games were all bad. Uh, their NFL Fever played like Tecmo Super Bowl, which if you look at it like that, then it's not so bad. But if you look at it to take it seriously, then yeah, it's kind of bad. But somewhere like in 2004, okay, I will mention this. They did have Splinter Cell, the first Splinter Cell. That was a good game. That was their one good game, and a lot of bad games. But somewhere between like 2004 2005, uh, it had what's that game? Half-Life 2. The orange box. They had Doom 3 and a few other like
So,
PC titles that came over.
if you choose head-to-head, PlayStation 2 or original Xbox, what do you think it will be, man?
That's a good one, because that's always been a conflict back in the day for me. I'm gonna tell you, I just needed something else in gaming when it came to gaming. I needed something beyond the PlayStation 2 and the Xbox. I didn't get the PlayStation 2 when it first came out, but when the announcement, okay,
Hmm?
when the announcement came that the Dreamcast